Today we're talking about some of my favorite accessories for the Sigma FP and Lumix S5. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Anson, and on this channel we talk about filmmaking, specifically filmmaking gear, tutorials, and a look at the projects that I'm working on. So if that's something you're into, consider subscribing. Now, with this being the first video that I'm posting in December and the holidays being right around the corner, I felt like it was a good time to talk about some of my favorite accessories for the Sigma FP as well as a Lumix S5. In case you're a Sigma FP or Lumix S5 owner and you're asking for specific gifts from people, or potentially if you know someone that owns either one of these cameras, these are potentially things that you can purchase for them as a gift for the holidays. And full disclosure, I'm about 20 minutes away from a 5-year-old knocking on my door because we're supposed to go get a Christmas tree today. So we're just gonna keep this going. Roll it. Let's get into some accessories that I just love for the Sigma FP and Lumix S5, starting first with filters. Filters are an easy and great way to spice up your image. I personally use filters all the time. Some that I use constantly is a Black Pro Mist from Tiffin, a Glimmer Glass filter from Tiffin as well. Those are my go-to diffusion filters. I'm also using the Clear Super Mist from Format High Tech. That's what I'm using right now. I do also have the Black Super Mist. Those are all great options. And then you also have things like variable NDs. My personal preference for variable ND is the Polar Pro Peter McKinnon variable ND. That's the one I use for a screw-on variable ND. And so that said, there's a lot of filters to choose from. So do your research, figure out what works best for you. But filters, I think, is a great option for gift buying ideas and ones that I use on a regular basis. The next hands down go-to accessory, and honestly a great gift buying idea, is storage. Whether it's storing your footage with an external hard drive or potentially something like the Sigma FP where you're using an SSD to record to, this is a great time to buy external hard drives. Now, if you're a Sigma FP owner and you shoot to a Samsung T5, they have been discontinued. And so this may be the year that you want to gobble them all up. Please don't gobble all of them up because I still need to buy some more. But this would be a great time to request those or potentially buy them for Sigma FP owners. And then if you're looking for a solid SD card, one that I would recommend and one that I've loved using over the last year is an Angel Bird V90 128GB SD card. And with that V90 SD card, with the Sigma FP, you can record 8-bit 4K Cinema DNG to the SD card, and then pretty much every codec on the S5. And so it's a great solid card to look at. And so storage is really a hands down great gift buying idea, and obviously one of the must-have accessories with either one of these cameras. Now, the next couple options are specifically for FP owners, and so I'll mention them and try to move things along. But one thing that you may want to request or potentially purchase for someone if they're an FP owner is the license for SlimRoll. If you do primarily shoot Cinema DNG with the Sigma FP, SlimRoll is a great way to help store Sigma FP footage without eating up your hard drive space. SlimRoll has been a game changer for me as far as being able to store Sigma FP footage without feeling the need of buying a like 10 terabyte hard drive every 6 months. And so this is a great option for people that primarily shoot Cinema DNG with the Sigma FP. Now, another great Sigma FP specific accessory is the EVF11. This is Sigma's EVF that they have made for the Sigma FP and FPL. This by far is one of my favorite accessories that I bought for the Sigma FP this year. It gives me the ability to have a headphone port. It also gives me the ability to use an incredible EVF at different angles as well, because you do have the ability to move the EVF. This is one reason why I tend to use the FP over the S5, just because of this EVF and how good it is. I love using the EVF11 with the Sigma FP, and if I'm shooting Cinema DNG, I'm most likely using the EVF11. Now, going back to things that you can use for both the FP and the S5, a great accessory is a solid gimbal, and one of my favorites to use for these two cameras is the Crane M3. I have loved using this gimbal. It creates such a minimalist gimbal gimbal setup. And if you use a small lens like the I series lenses from Sigma, you can easily create a one-handed gimbal operation with either the S5 or the FP. And so the Crane M3 has been a solid gimbal this year for me. Now, I'm not really a gimbal person, but when I do use a gimbal, this is the gimbal that I'm using for either one of these cameras. And this brings me to the last accessory that I want to mention, and that is the Blackmagic Video Assist 12G. This is easily the most expensive accessory in this list, but can be a game changer for either one of these cameras. I just posted a video of why I use the Blackmagic Video Assist and shoot in BRAW with the Sigma FP versus Cinema DNG, and you can check that out and I'll leave it in the description below. But this one accessory can change how you use either one of these cameras. Being able to film in 4K DCI with a compressed RAW, such as BRAW with the Blackmagic Video Assist to the Sigma FP, again, is a game changer. And then even more with the S5, being able to shoot 5.9K BRAW with the Lumix S5, again, is just a game changer. If you're looking for that one big gift this year for these two cameras, this is one that I would look at and easily recommend for someone that is a Sigma FP or Lumix S5 owner. And so again, these are some of my favorite accessories for either one of these cameras. If you do have any questions about any of these accessories, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace. I'm gonna go find a Christmas tree now. See you guys later.